I've got balls of steel.
What's up? What's that carrot, Mr. No Show? Yeah, I'm 20 seconds early. What about? Something like battle-based hotel. Yes, how you doing, ma'am? Cheers for follows also. Appreciate it, ma'am. Welcome to the channel. How you doing? You right? Everybody had a good week. Takes time, mate. Got to make the right cup of tea, you know what I mean? Cup of tea. Get everything tuned up. Takes time to set up. Make sure everything's working, you know. Could have done it a bit quicker, but AMD scarred me, so you know. I have to do a load of prep. Pre-checks. Make sure you get the right milk to tea quantity, mate, you know what I mean? Show. Indian Ren, good to see you. Wow, just Coke. Mrs. obsessed with the Diet Coke from it. Don't know why. Says it tastes different. It's not crashed, but I don't think it's fixed. It's only depending on what you do. That's the problem with it. It's depending on what it's doing. So it hasn't crashed since, but who knows? I think the voltage still is a bit more. It's not like it crashes all the time. It only crashes on exits of Tarkov PMC raid and in Photoshop, but it didn't crash from Photoshop before. So. Bipolar Intel, it's more like that. That's what mood it's in. It's Monday, so I thought it might be a little bit more ratty, but seems alright. Dual personality CPU Fletcher. You're right, Logitech. Good to see you back, mate. You okay? Rolling on with the mini beast at the minute. Seems okay. They broke my arm. Fell over drunk the other day. On Saturday, was it Friday, Saturday? Can't see it very well, but fell down someone's driveway. Still wrecking now. Hopefully I'm alright for tomorrow. Got a match tomorrow, my arm. I started to clean the desk out. Tried to do that today, but it didn't happen. Busy. Today we've got 402, 502, and then we'll see where we're at. Should be fairly simple. Catch it up. Get on with it. Bum bum bum. Logitech Fest today. It was a drunken fall, mate. It was. Out all day, playing darts, messing around, and then went to my mate's house, and then went up his neighbour's house. But his neighbour's house is like that's flat. It's like that with like a moss path. Just nearly broke my neck. I was waiting for a taxi. Had a load of stairs, but smashed my arm into one of the steps basically and ripped it down it. Somehow survived. Making this a silent 502, that's what we're doing. Not even a 502, it's a 402. We were drinking from 2 in the afternoon till 2 in the morning, so 12-hour session. I was pretty drunk, to be fair. My missus had gone home about 2 hours earlier, so she didn't help me. She was sober, I think. Exactly. It's a bit of a scrape. It's all right. Damaged kidney, I think. And see, wrap my back onto the step. My arm. Yeah, it was a long day. We were in Ireland. We went to Ireland on an all-dayer the other week. Was it January, I think? Early Jan we went. Flew out of Manchester Airport at like, it was 7 in the morning, and we came home at about 11. Just all day drinking. I think the paving slab's okay. I'll have to go back, check with my mate when he pulls his footage from his camera, his neighbours, sees if cracked the paving slab. A bit bigger these days. Could have damaged it. It's like Yorkshire stone or something, so I'm sure it's alright. I remember saying to myself, well, this looks a bit slippy, be careful here, Bob. As then he broke my neck. Still the same at the moment, club and mate, yeah. No repairs yet. Still fighting with insurance companies. Left it in the missus' hands, can't be bothered. Can deal with it. Skates are so bad on this thing. The other neighbours probably see him on YouTube in a bit. Drunken guy slips on paving driveway with nothing there. It's like a vertical drive nearly. So is it where my mate lives in like a bungalow? Don't know if you know what bungalows are, but like half a house in the UK for like older people. So I don't know what old people go down that driveway because on my days, proper death trap. This will be the end of the club, man. It could be. Might write off. Not that bad. Needs a half a respray. That's part of the argument. I won't take the pedal bike to fix it, mate. I'm disputing the POS they want to give me to drive around in. Poppenstein. Oh, mate. Got I know we got it's called Thirsty Thursday, so we normally have a few Guinness on Thursday at the minute with my mates. It's like my mates have classed it the what are they calling it? They're calling it they call it the mental health day. So we just go out on a Thursday, like not too long, for a couple of hours, and just drink basically, chatting to each other, no misses. But Tuesday was like, Saturday was like playing darts, and it was like a part of Thirsty Thursday, as was the week in Dublin, or the day in Dublin. Dublin one? Yeah, Dublin. It's like Thursday, we get drunk and then we decide to do something like play darts for the day, or we play for 2 hours and then got smashed, or go to Dublin for a day and just drink, pretty much. Thursday is our mental health day, where we just all go out, all the guys that are the kids. We have a good time. Mrs. is talking about doing a wet Wednesday, but we're not invited. Shame. Did you ever see the Aston Martin smart car thing? Nope, someone create one. What's that news article, Fletcher? Man slips on driveway modding mice. Man can no longer mod mice because he broke his arm, like. Oh yeah, I do remember the smart car thing. Yeah, I know what you mean. I remember now. Wasn't it Brabus thing you made? Brabus do one. Oh yeah, now I remember it. Not a chance. When I'm driving around in that, give me a hire car. I like the Aston Martin. Is it DBS? The bit like the SUV thing. It's pretty tasty. I know, mate, I won't be happy with that with a loan, I tell you, after that. More than 100k though. Like 180, 150, the Aston Martins. Nuts. Probably more now with inflation. This thing's a tank, isn't it? Look at that. You can see Logitech have updated this. Basically swapping all these out for silent switches. In fairness, my arm still does hurt. So, like a champ, carrying on, soldiering on. It's more when I aim, because it's like where exactly where I am on my arm. So Friday could be interesting if I get some burns from my mouse pad on it. I mean, you appreciate the Aston when you get it back. I reckon, yeah. you don't complain as much when you get it back after that. I don't know, 60 horsepower or something. It's less than, it's like a 500cc or something. You've seen the ones where they put Hayabusa engines in them, and the smart cars, they're pretty funny. Or go-karts. 97. If anything, I don't mind smart cars. The problem I have is the fact you'll be crushed alive in it if you have a crash. That's what bothers me. It's like motorways, right? When you're on a motorway, I always fear being hit by like a truck or something from behind. I won't sit between two trucks. Get crushed. That thing's got nothing, right? So I always like something a bit more meaty. So I don't get crushed alive. Just in case. Hopefully it never happens, but when it does, I'm hoping I've got something that can handle it, you know what I mean? Although too, to avoid sitting behind between two trucks. The picture you're sending us. Ooh, yeah, like that, exactly. It's probably held up pretty strong, that thing, to be fair, but very much between that and your legs, you know what I mean? See, if we're driving a bike, you might be. Don't know. I did my bike's license, and then I stopped because there is no way I'm going to live if I ride a motorbike. I will die on one. So I stopped it. Didn't carry on. Did my CBT and stuff, but I didn't want to carry on after that. Way too dangerous. What's that, Gio? Hello, just wanted to look at your website. I have a 502 Lightspeed. Is it possible to swap the switches for silent ones? Certainly isn't the 502, mate. No problem, man. You can do all the top ones. Yep, no problems. The only ones that aren't possible are the sides, because they like these like a microchip switch. You can't change the sides, we can change all the top ones, including the ones on the corner. So all the mains and stuff, scroll. Yes, scroll click stuff like that. Basically looks the same as us, or very similar. Yeah, losing limbs. I knew a guy that had his back broken. He sat at traffic lights on his bike and a car hit him from behind, and he broke his back on their like bonnet. Basically, it's the right height for your back. Broke his back. So that stuff like that just puts me off. At least in a car you got some chance, but not on bikes. There's enough idiots driving around these days. I'm sure the standard of driving's gone downhill. Well, I real lad. So, one of my mates had just got a new motorbike, passed his full license again. Now he's about a year older than me, but I was like around to see it the other day. He's like a Triumph, like street bike. Looks mint, but I'm definitely gonna die on that. I said, there's no way. He's like, get a bike. I'm like, nope. Yeah, you definitely got to solder it, mate. You have to solder all switches. There's no hot swaps in them. Some of the Razor stuff's hot swap, but it's quite rare, so. You're gonna get stolen. You have to garage him. Easy to nick. They got a lot of power and stuff, like the quick bikes and stuff, but it's too dangerous. I get going out and riding around, but I'm bad enough in a car, never mind a motorbike, do you know what I mean? Pretty sure I won't come back intact. Can't say my balance is the best either, to be fair. Yeah, Rain, the white line, stuff like that, mate. Look at Dirty Dorito. He's got a broke shoulder because someone pulled out on a roundabout on him. Broke his shoulder. He was in the car, he just walk away from that, but now he's got a broke shoulder. Get a nice comp claim, but he's got a broke arm still. I think I'd rather just walk away. like the person who crashed into the clubman. Like, if you're on a bike on that, you'd be in hospital. But the car just took it like a champ. Probably dead, to be fair, if you know a drone. Yeah, because the clubman weighs so much, they took it like a champ. What, like a Bugatti running you over or something? Is that what you're thinking? I'm thinking something nice and soft. You don't want that Tesla truck to run you over. Christ. That thing is not pedestrian friendly. Good old F-Type Jag game, noise. You like them F-Types? Pretty fancy. Yeah, is it SVT F-Type, the V8 one? Cybertruck was so nasty in a crash. You can't sell it in the EU. No, they can't, mate. I don't know why you do that. Why didn't you make it so you could flog it in the EU? It's a bit of a bizarre choice. I can't say people in the EU would have bought it because we've got some taste, but it looks absolutely horrible, that car. But already starting to rust. You get that like, antique look on it, I guess. It's such a weird gimmick, the Cybertruck. I can't think of anything I like about the Cybertruck. That's the problem, I don't see what's good about it. It's like a cheese block, doesn't it? Even the tyres are getting ripped to pieces because they're custom for the hood caps. The hood caps are ripping the tyres to pieces, aren't they? Pieces. It's like a tank on wheels, but I don't know. I want a bought one. Not for me. So for the questions, what's alright, Gio? What's up? If I select the option for you to purchase the mouse rather than have me send mine, how fast can you have it done? I'm trying to pick it up a bit, but for this Switch replacement, hopefully within, I don't know, a week or two. Depends on the backlog, mate. It's just simply just the switches to silent, it should be pretty quick. Everything must go EV. I don't know if EVs are the way forward though. Like, don't know. Don't know what we're gonna do. We drove around an EV for a while now, and they're okay. But they're not the future, I don't think. Maybe the infrastructure's better. Cheap if you do it at home, charge it, but when you go out and about, they're not. And the old V8's cheaper to fill up. And then you have to wait half an hour for people, maybe to get off the charger, and then you got to wait another hour for it to charge. Yeah, you definitely get some temperature drops, or even more. That's in the UK. Never mind, like Canada or somewhere it's really cold, or Russia. Retro themed EV would be cool. What, like Bugsy Malone, like 1930s gangster cars? EV ones. Could be quite funny. Is this so clogged? I can see that working, mate. No, you don't mean that one. You mean like what, 1980s, like Smoking the Bandits Trans Am? We're talking here. So the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Also depends where your RGO is. Let's account for that shipping time. They swapped all the buses here in Sweden to EV ones. They don't run at all in the colder part. Really that bad? Oh my days, come on. Yeah, when you looked at the Super Bowl and all the planes left, there was something like 800 private jets going where we all are trying to suffer charging these EVs. It's insane. Yeah, I think weight's definitely an issue for the EVs. I mean, they're okay. If you're like potting around town and stuff, I just like cruise around, man. It's fine for that. But longer journeys is a pain. You have to mess around trying to find a charging point, or half of them don't work. And there's people at them now because they get more people. It's just awkward. So at home it's fine. Like charging it here at my house, no problem. Really, it actually works pretty well. Even on like a, I think 7.5 kilowatt charger, it's not a fast not a fast charger, but you get 150 miles in it per night, which is okay. As long as you're not commuting far. I think we've done something like 25 to 30k in it in a year. Or miles, it's what I'm counting, 30k. Mate, can't beat the sound of a V8, mate. There is no better sound. The V8 engine is the daddy sound. That's what I miss about EVs is the engine. Or just any fun. It's so boring to drive. So boring. Soulless. Cool for longer journeys, but boring. You start your custom PC for the first time. Yeah, a bit like that. It's like having a custom PC with no RGB. It's just no fun, you know what I mean? Forgot how beastie these PCBs are. Damn. Ah, magic. Mate, V8s. People are converting E-types into EVs, or the old Jaguar E-type. I mean, that's a crime, to be fair. Surprised they've lasted so long without rusting, to be fair, but can't convert old ones like that. You gotta keep the old retro ones going. Can't do that. It's wrong. It's wrong on so many levels. Daisy, you right? Trying to set a deadlift personal PR tonight? You are? Is that an EV oh mate, I mean, is that like a brand new E-type they're making as an EV? Like, is that what they're doing? Or they took an old E-type and retrofitted it? All lived in this brick. In it, I know, yeah. It's a little bit heavy, mate. Couple of bricks tonight. I set a personal best yet. Saying he broke my arm. Slipped on a driveway while pissed up the other on Saturday. He bent my arm over. It's And put a nice mossy driver. Other than that, it's been good. This PCB, holy moly. It's the old one. Damn, man. Why would you do that to an old E-Type? Never particularly like him, but not too banged up. He broke my arm and my kidneys. My missus was punching me in the other day, so still alright. Ow. They thought of me. They created a mini. It'll be a mini. That's you've sent. Oh, the old school mini. I hate the mini, mate. Hate it. Not a fan, especially the old one. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Darts was fun. I played darts for ages, like 30 years. And my missus now wants a dartboard. It could be interesting, a bit different, isn't it? Everyone else seems to be taking off again in the UK a little bit. That and pickleboard. Any nice announcements I might have missed this week? Already? Just sorting out a K-Cron, is it K4 or M4 coming over? The next craze seems to be magnetic keyboards that I can't keep up with now. Never ending. These are so hard to get out, these switches. Tell about the thickness of the PCB. That's what's causing the problem here. Try not to disintegrate them, because the amount of heat they need to penetrate. Penetration. The old days of Zowies. Yeah. Too hot. Hot, hot, hot. Bobby. I'll go buy what, an old school EV. I can imagine the issues, mate. Of it just breaking permanently. Not a chance. Convert the Mini to an EV. 8.5 core and it'll fall apart with rust, that Mini. I don't know. In a year, that Austin Mini will be destroyed with rust. I'd rather walk than drive one of them. My mates used to have them back in the day, in that the 125 version and stuff, but not for me, those minis, man. No siree. That'll be your first car though, mate, when you start passing your test. A little mini or something. A Metro, see you around in that. You drive Carrot, I can't remember. Got a moped. Switch. Pink Barbie Mini. The missus would love that, to be fair. She'd be all over that pink Barbie Mini with one button. She would love it. She's obsessed with Barbie. I watched Wolf of Wall Street the other day. I forgot how funny that film is. Barbie was looking pretty good in that. About Lamborghini Countach, and it was a fake then. Goes on too long a bit though for a film. It is getting old now, mate. Is it 2013? Damn. I've only seen it once. It was probably about then, actually. Watched all of Reach's second season. It was alright. Don't think I'll watch it again. Need to watch the new Top Gear now. Well, Grand Tour. And the missus said she wants to see it. I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. Probably more keen than me, to be fair. Yeah, first season was good, I think. And then again, it's lost its, I don't know, lost its appeal maybe. I can tell there'll be a third, gotta be. Masters of the Air yet? No, is that one you told me to watch the other day? What the hell? Worth watching, Masters of the Air. That new Walking Dead one got me tempted. Rick Grimes' version. He showed me the other day. It's got me a bit more up for it. I've been thinking about rewatching The Walking Dead recently. I got to season 9 and didn't watch the rest. Masters of the Air. What's it on? You have to tweet it to me so I remember. I'll forget. Chat. Is it Prime? How's your assignments going? Apple. Okay. I'll find it. This is the trailer for it. Looks a bit World War II-y. Oh yeah, it is. Sweet. Yeah, this could be good. It's about World War II fighter pilots, is it? I remember saying that Band of Brothers. Band of Brothers was good. Watched Saving Private Ryan the other day. It's hard to get out. Yeah, this looks good, mate. I'm up for this. What they're going, but this or Private Ryan. This looks pretty intense. Okay. Is it the full TV show? Or is it like a season? Like, is it gonna watch it back to back? Ooh, it's a bit of a rough fall. It's a rough exit. That. This looks pretty good. All right, keep an eye out for that. Okay. Masters of the Air. All right. This might be into that. We'll see. Did he make it? Yeah, into bits, by the sounds of it. One hour each, okay. How long ago was Band of Brothers? That's got to be like 20 years, surely. I watched it on DVD, that's how long ago that was. In a way. Hard work these older boards, too. New ones are much easier to mod compared. Generation Kill. Band of Brothers is the greatest TV show of all time. It could be. Agreed. So this should be pretty good if it's by the same people, right? Wasn't it £1 million an episode back in like 2000 or something? Or 90, it might be 99. When was it? When was Band of Brothers? It's got, maybe it was 90s. I know it was a lot of money back then. Spielberg, wasn't it? $125 million. How much it cost him? 2 seasons. Was it 2 seasons? 12 episodes. 1 season. Damn. Was epic though. Wants to be funny. Keeps doing that to my tip. Problems. You got these heavier boards. You need to get the heat for it. Nah, look at the budgets. A lot now. But then that was a lot. Some of the actors are getting paid so much money now. Like a 1 season though, like not even like piloted. It's an insane amount. The Rings of Power. 1 billion. A TV episode. Is it that bad? I think Amazon think they could just chuck money at stuff and that would be good. I watch very little on Amazon. Even Netflix seems to be struggling at the minute to get good content. Not overly a Marvel fan. My missus seems to be, but I don't know. It's not for me. Okay. She's not even a geek. Oh, what class was one? The old-fashioned way where we tried to do the proper way, but playing ball. So now we do this way. Ba, 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 ba. Wet carrot. Older than The Simpsons. I've seen a lot, mate. I'm like a wise man. So my childhood seems better than what people are getting today. You've definitely got the raw deal. Good luck. Good luck. I've worked so hard, mate, you see. Look how hard I've had to work. You're gonna have to work twice as hard now. You might never retire. You're already crying about them to work the hours you're on now, mate. Wait till you gotta really work. You're gonna be in trouble. Got it easy at the minute. It's the best years of your life. It's gonna change. You'll be there trying to get your turkey hair soon, mate. I can tell. Turkey hair, turkey teeth. Mate, you got it easy today, modern study, mate. Absolutely easy. It's not even difficult. I mean, you have the internet, that's it. Don't even need to try now. Easy peasy. You can work from home. Don't have to commute. Easy. Couldn't handle the world I grew up in, mate. Deliveroo now. Don't have to go anywhere, stay in all day. I know you can't copy and paste, mate, but you can sit there and work it out by just type in, how do I write this code, or who is this person? We had to sit there and dig through library books back in the day. It's 402, this one, Frank. Changing the switches to silent, but it sounds easy, but it's not. Absolute pain. You had easy carry. You don't have to go in the coal mines anymore, mate, like the old days. And the difference is now you've got... Life is easy, mate. You just think it's difficult. He's the 402 and 703. 703 is good. Grew up in a world where the internet existed, Carrot. Where games existed. Still living in it now, living the dream. You can go to college and uni and school. Couldn't do that back in the day. I had to use chalkboards back in the day, mate. But you know, you get a laptop sat on your leg doing that. All your spell checks. Sitting there, your calculators in your pocket. Exactly, blank. Carrot's got it so easy. He thinks he's got it so hard, but he hasn't. There's no excuse. Comes home and games. I had to go out and do paper on back in the day. No Deliveroo. He's got life easy. In a world where you can watch Twitch, people said you can never make money from gaming. Paper on before school, yeah, exactly, yeah. But Carrot doesn't. Carrot don't get out of bed till about 11. Carrot's in a world where student loans were an issue, where we were born where you couldn't even go to uni or college. Mr. Soups. I hate these older boards. Mr. Soups. I didn't go to uni, mate. I didn't go to school. I was never given the opportunity, so. That's what I say, you've got it easy. You've got all those opportunities. Yeah. Go to uni, mate. Went to college for about 10 seconds. No uni. Uni was never offered to me. Did not have that possibility. Bum, bum, bum. Endless opportunities for you, Carrot. Going for the parties, mate, but uni now is just strange degrees. I don't understand why people would even go to it anyway now, but back then it was worth it because it meant what kind of job you got, what level you started at. And then they seem to just destroy unis. Finally, that was hard work. Now you got loads of weird degrees that people are doing that won't get them a job. Make sure you pick the right one. Definitely need it. Because you'll be paying for it for a long time. Uni gets you an okay start at the start if you wanted. Don't need it in today's world. Apprenticeship for sure, mate. Yep. Wish computers was a thing when I was a kid. It wasn't even a thing. Couldn't even do it at school when I was there. Did not exist. So difficult. Esports degree, brilliant. Should be doing that, mate. Exactly all these opportunities we've paved the way for you. You get a team when you finish. Absolutely destroy my iron, this board. I'm not destroying it. My earphones are gone dead. Learn to get a headshot. They'll charge you anything now. So many degrees now. Should be much worthwhile at least. All these opportunities of social media now you've got. You don't even need to get a job. If you pick it up right, you'll be able to do it properly. Get the right opportunity. You don't even need to go to school. Bum, 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 bum. Not my earphones working. God damn. Robots will take over soon anyway, don't worry about it. Till Skynet comes. It's CT. A bit of woodwork. This is being painful. Try and put the heat up a little bit. Maybe, might have to. You make it, mate, and that's it. No matter what you do, as long as you get there, make the money you want. What does it matter? Charge my earphones, come in and go flat. Career jobs, it's all pretty lucky anyway. Majority of it. Down to pure luck, whether you succeed or not. Whether you get the right opportunities during your career path. Or you take the right opportunities if they're presented to you. These middle ones, I hate them every time. Every time. I have to crank the heat a bit, I think. Let me change my tip. Bum bum ba dum bum. It's more to do with the tip being a bit funny, I think. So. Only finds the safe way. Might be. Until they're somehow trying to stop it. Be a way they'll try and block it somehow. Broken myself around. Brilliant. Hang on. We've got an issue. As we got to sell carrot. Intel solder. AMD written all over this, mate. Yeah, probably don't like his income. Sounds about right. Hey, how you doing? Hello. It's probably harder for them to track, to tax you. Although they say they're not involved, they are. The bank, with the government. That's why they don't like it. Not a cup of tea now. So, your soup's right? think anyone's announced any mice this week, thank God. A bit of a break, catch up. Not bad, good to hear it, sir. Good to hear it. Bob, does a ring skate add a lot of friction to the my one feels slow? Can do. Depends how soft your pad is. I wouldn't say it adds a lot, but it certainly can add some friction. Using dot skates or something. We did a load of tests on the friction. It was something like an extra gram of pressure to move it or something. I can't remember now, it's been a while since we checked those stats, but it was something like that. It wasn't massive, but it was certainly made a little bit of friction difference. LGG Saturn isn't too muddy, would you say? Saturn's okay. I like it. Whether it's a QCK or Zero Artisan. Those kind of vibes for me. Too muddy. It's being horrible to solve this switch. Horrible! So I might definitely do. Can't tell my own volume because my earphones are charging. You get so wet and they just get stuck. How much heat we put on it. This beast of a tip. I thought only a 3mm, 4mm pad. It might, yeah, I could give it a clean. You could try and peel it off and see, but like I say, then you can't. Not easy to put back. Not sure how good the which skate is it, OP1. Can't remember how good that skate is, whether it comes off easily or not. Stops the heat. Weird. A little bit of movement. It's just got so thick and solder, it's difficult to get down to turn the heat up, which I don't particularly want to do. This is a stubborn switch. Stubborn, we're close. And not to destroy it in the same process, it looks a bit yellow, but it's just the flux. Destroying my tips. It's hard. You know, almost like a heated pad for this one, maybe. Come on. Doesn't want to play ball. This is not pretty today. It's going to be a pain because it's hard work trying to get the actual original switch off. 1, 2, 3, got one more to do. It's proved to be a bit of a nightmare. Even the PCB's a tank. I hate these older PCBs now. Hate them. Okay, that's moving, but this one's now being stubborn. Ooh. Get off. String solder. That one leg will be okay, and then the other one will play up. Use it with a solder. Your friend's there. Come on. It's hard work, mate, this one. Patience, because now it's kind of there, but it's still being a bit stubborn. Oh, it is on, I think. Oh, okay, that's fine. Good. It's been awkward. That's good, that now. The pin's a little bit shorter, maybe. It's tricky, mate. This is a G402, this old school, this one. If I want the PCB on a mouse shell, which glue do you advise? I use this stuff. You can use this or just super glue, I normally do, if that's what you're gluing. Pretty fair enough. Seems to work okay. This can take a little bit longer to set. I won't put a lot in it, I just put like little dots and then you can always like take it off quite easily without cracking the shell. You can like ping it a bit easier. This flux is looking dirty. The PCB is so deep, it's difficult. Hey, how's it going, Looney? Not bad, man. You? It's Monday, so plenty of chance this week to fall apart. Do not worry. But we have been testing out the Mini Beast X. Seems okay. As good as the other Beast, which I do like. Yes, sirree. Concerned about this one. Yeah, there's a mini as well, mate. There's a medium and a mini. Check it right around before I put it in there. Mini Max. Initial lineup's a tricky bit. Clean it up after, I think, this one. Again. Good. Thank God. That was hard work today. Any thoughts on the new Wooting 80HE that is supposed to be eventually coming out? I think it'll be perfect size. I've got a 60. I've got the full size Wooting that I need to do some mods on. I think 80 will be a nice sweet spot as long as they get the config right, which I don't think they'll mess up. I think it could be a pretty good end game, that mate. Yes. I'm hoping so. Hoping so. Right. After all that, that's what it looks like now. Wu-Tang. What are you using at the minute, keyboard wise? How's the horse, mate? It's been painful, but it's finally done. Not my finest work, I must say, but it's there. Burned down by now. Probably should have. Any other mouse would have. I think I can just take heat all day, so you got to take your time. Force it with too much heat, it will melt. It will melt. I've got my earphones back now. Got the HE60.
I've got balls of steel.
I said that right after you got it. You got the 80. 80 is a good shape, but I think you'll be waiting a long time to get the 80, mate. I don't know if you just got that 60 because it's the only time you've had the cash, or you couldn't get one because of, you know, just a waiting list for them. Cheers, Epic Ricey, is it? Cheers, follow buddy. You're right. What keyboard and mouse are you rocking, sir? And mouse pad. Yeah, I think it comes down to, I think to be good, but I think you'll be waiting a year for it at least, so won't be too heartbroken, mate. Kind of got used to the 60 and the FN key and stuff. I just built a Tofu SE last week on stream, and that's like a 65%, so you get the error keys and a delete key. That's pretty good. But I kind of got used to a 60. I think it's a bit difficult if you're doing a lot of typing, like I do a lot of documents and stuff. It can be a bit annoying on the smaller keyboard. I certainly don't want a full size one anymore, although I do miss a numeric keypad. What size is yours, Carrie? You've got 75%. You do a lot of coding, don't you? You find it awkward with the no numeric? Now you got 60 to have a bit of mouse room, so it does help with that. I think gaming wise, 60 is a good combo. I think the problem with the 60 is only when you want to do some typing, or you know, you need some F keys and stuff. Like Tarkov uses quite a lot of keys, but for like, I don't know, Valorant or Fortnite, stuff like that, I don't think it's a problem. Call of Duty, I think it's fine. More my issues are around the typing experience. Like the routing is decent for magnetic switches, but it's certainly not as nice as some of the other keyboards. Like I'm still liking this Tofu SE at the minute with U4Ts in it. I think it types a lot nicer, and I'm probably going to rock that and drop my routing now, because I don't really need the speed. I'm not playing Valorant or anything. Doing your dad's PC yesterday. He had a number pad. Depends how much you missed it. Made for typing keys in it, Soups. It's good, isn't it? I miss the number pad. I use it all the time for coding. And all the time for like doing documents and stuff. It really irritates me I don't have one, so I've got a USB one, but I've got to be honest, I've got to try and find it. It's somewhere with that cyberboard. Hey Bob, I just thought the HyperX Pulsar Raid. Is it good? The Raid? Yeah. Pulsar Haste you mean, or the Raid? I've not tried the Raid, so I do need to get the Raid. Need to get the Heist Mini, to be fair. Tried to get HyperX the same one, but they said no. Under the 3D printer. Hey, mate, that is close. We are close, that 3D printer. Like, I think maybe Wednesday you might see me put it together. Now, I'm not going to give you any years for that. Wednesday being, could be 2025, but you know, it'll be on a Wednesday. Once you start printing, all your problems are over. No chance. Do you know how difficult 3D printing is? It's one of the reasons I spent 6 months trying to get it right on a, was it Ender, I think? I'm still mentally scarred from that. When's the next decade? Yeah, exactly. You notice I didn't give a year. No, it has to be soon. Like, properly soon. It'll probably be this Wednesday, I think. Nearly there. Still like the Infinity Scroll, so. Fidget spinner. Might just make one of them and just use it. It's like a stress relief. Do you wonder how quiet it is now? Let me show you. So instead of this is like the side one that isn't silent. And the main. Oh, a bit clicky actually. Oh, yeah, it needs to be screwed together. If I screw it together, it doesn't click. I think because it wasn't screwed. I need to screw it to take the silence in. What's the difference? I need it clicking, but it shouldn't click like that because it's not. We haven't tightened it up yet. Come on, Bob. Oh, the screws from this. Oh, the screws from it. Oh, not from this. Sexy mouse and you know it. 402 Hero. Nah. But it's time this mouse. But people still like the shape. Reasonably priced. Cheap, but I wouldn't have it. I'd get the if I had to have a 502, it would be the Lightspeed 502. I would even take the 502X, mate. I'm not a fan. Your little baby would not enter. It's Kev1. If they made a 402 wireless and light, that would make a lot of Fortnite players. Yeah, exactly. Who'd like it for Fortnite, mate? Yep, they do, yep. But Logitech don't listen, mate. That's the problem, Kev. Kev1. They're not listening. There we go. That's what it should sound like, not the clicky stuff. It's quiet. Scroll, man. Don't like it like that, though. Sounds horrible. It's the extra button for Fortnite. Not a lot of game might have the extra clutch button. Any Chinese companies that made anything similar to 402? I haven't seen WL Mouse do anything like that, to be fair. I think someone should make one. Like, but they're just not making one. Which surprised me because the 502 or 402 or this shape, depending which model you get, is very popular. It's got to be one of Logitech's top sellers, but they just don't want to update it. Or they're going to update it. Like the one Soup's got, and they give you a 502X, which isn't the right shape. Which is not what people are asking for. You know what I mean? It's like, they don't listen. I don't get it. It drives me insane. We will do what we want. We are corporate. We won't listen to what you do. There's WL's Mini 300 Beast one. It's the Mini. Now we got 502. All about the bricks tonight. Find it. Back to the mouse switch graveyard you go. Some people with excellent taste out there. You know, the ones that don't buy their 502. Bear with me a sec. Of course you know. I should see what we're doing with it. Can't remember. We're glad Friday's back on to this week, so back to normal this Friday. And the next Friday,
I've got balls
this Friday
of
is on.
steel.
Next Friday depends on my flight. I think I'm in Canada. I'm not 100% sure. Cheers for the follow. Sorry I can't pronounce that name, but appreciate it. Welcome. Glad you're enjoying the content. The right URL. Great. Welcome. What mouse and keyboard are you using? You're in Canada. I should be. I'm going snowboarding in Canada with my friend. A lot of snowboarding this year. It's going over from Australia. A Razer mouse overpriced. I feel like Logitech. Like, there are mice like the Meta Panda, which is like the Death Adder V3 equivalent. Like, that's very good, but they don't have the brand behind them like Razer, so sometimes they are, I guess. They're good at, Razers are good in the sale like Logitech's are, but at the end of the day, they do lead the market. People clone them, so. Oh, Razer keyboards, yeah. I used to like Razer keyboards, but I think my eyes have been open a little bit. We certainly tested some out, didn't we, last week with the Tofu SE against my Razer Huntsman V3. I don't like the Razer Viper V3 Hyperspeed. I think it's horrible. Quick TTC golds in this bad boy. TTC gold. And a battery mod. Okay. I think this. I mean, you can say Razer keyboards are, but it's 200 quid. You get a pretty good budget keyboard. And you got to mess around with the software a bit. Like, they're definitely not as nice sounding. I need to try and mod the Viper Huntsman, I think. The Razer Huntsman, I think. That Huntsman V3 versus that Tofu SE was just... Tofu's so much nicer. were a bit rough. It wasn't the nicest, that Huntsman V3, was it? I've got to be honest, it was pretty rough. I used to like the original Huntsman. I used to like the Black Widow. But the new Huntsman V3 is very cheap. I think Razer have properly cheaped out on that, if I'm honest. I don't know what Razer's doing at the moment. They released the Cobra. Nobody wants it. They want a Viper Mini. They released a V3 HyperX Viper that no one's asked for. I'd like to see the sales stats. It'd be interesting to see. Probably actually show me up and show me that. When I look at the market, we're selling loads of them, but to me it feels like no one's buying them. I haven't seen anyone using a Cobra. Anyone else seen anyone using a Cobra? I've not. I know they've discounted it already. I mean, that to me says everything. You know what I mean? I feel like Tiger Art onesies. Bum, bum, bum. It's like plastic, they're not very well put together, they're just noisy. They just feel like, compared to a decent keyboard, they're not good. I'd certainly say the routing's better than it, than the Huntsman, and even the Drunk Day is better than it. I will do a comparison. I need to do a comparison, right? Probably a good video, but I'm just waiting for my desk to be right before I do stuff like that again. I need to do the Beast versus the Ultralight X, and that has to be. I'm trying to do this week. I'll get it out before I'm in Canada, I think. So that's my snowboarding over, then Canada and France. I've had a busy early start this year. Ironically, the first January, I was at the airport every week between me and the missus. It's nice. It's our choice, my choice, her choice. Bit of a break. February might be a bit more relaxed, but my mate said, "Oh, we used to go snowboarding with him in France and stuff. He used to live over here, and he moved over to Australia like 9 years ago." He was like, "Oh, I'm off to Canada. Do you want to meet us there?" Because we always said we'd meet in the middle, Japan and Canada. It's like, all right. So I'm off to Canada. To Vancouver. I'm off to Whistler for a week. I keep looking at the flights, and I'm like, oh, it's like a 12-hour flight. Don't get me wrong, I've flown to Australia a few times and New Zealand quite a bit. But I'm like, which is the best way to get there? I've got to go to Heathrow or Toronto and then Vancouver and transfer, so I don't know. So you might not see me for a week between the 2nd and the 9th. See some content going out, but I might not be streaming because, well, I can't. I'm not on my own this time. Don't say I'm not adventurous, you know what I mean? I get about. I plan to do a bit more travelling this year because of COVID and stuff, like, stopped me travelling as much. Like, I used to travel quite a bit. So COVID kind of slowed us down. Hoping to get back into it. The missus seems quite keen again now, so might see me travelling around a bit. Might show you around Canada a bit. I've been to Banff before, snowboarding. That was the first time I learned. 2004 or something. From Manchester, UK is where I'm from. Near Manchester United. Well, ish. That's where I'm from, sir. Yourself? Where are you from? Sunny Manchester. Vietnam, but studying in the US. Okay. Going back to Vietnam, or? I just fancy looking, checking out Vietnam. Never been, but heard good things. You're studying in the US then at the minute? Still playing Minecraft Soup? Soups. You play a load of mod. You say you play a load of mod stuff? A mega efficient iron farm. Okay, like an automated one. Did you play is it Factorio? Did you play that? I always fancied it. I've never actually played it. It looks pretty cool though, but I've quite gone to it. And then there was like a 3D version one, wasn't like a space one. That's pretty good. I never got into that either. So at the time, that looked pretty decent. Played a bit of Factorio. Okay. This is stuck on this button. Looks complicated, Factorio, but it's just stuck on this little corner here. Should normally lift up, but wants to play Annoy Bob today. Come on. It's an old one, this one. It's got the 50mm Optomex in it. Not Optomex, just the old mechanicals. Omron 50s, damn. It's an old boy. Bum, bum, bum. Bought a Razer laptop on eBay. I thought it'd be nice to pair it with a Razer mouse. Kind of overpriced. You get like a Viper, Razer Viper maybe, pretty cheap. A Viper 1 or Viper 2. If you're not after the faster polling rate. Which Razer laptop do you get? I used to have a 2080, and now I've got the 4090. Good Razer laptop. Razer, care for the power supplies. They're on the weaker points, but other than that, I rate them pretty well. I'm definitely a Razer Lappy fan. Yeah, I was right. That, holy moly. This thing seems to love, man. This should let the button go. Still having trouble getting the button off it. What kind of shape do you like? Big Asian weeb, is it that you need? Finally got that. It's like an ergo and ambi. Ah, the infinity scroll still. Still good on this one. These 50s have survived. With only 50 mils in existence, that still work. That's the death, and they've actually stopped. That's why I said it. $2017 one. Close off and playing to build a PC in your August. Okay, fair enough. Is that the 900 series in video or the 10 series? I can't remember. Still pretty decent if you're just playing like Valorant and stuff like that. Do you have any experience with mice? Okay. Could look at something a bit cheaper. Look at VGen Dragonfly then. This one. This is cheap. These are very good. Dragonfly F1. Can't remember the shape. I'd recommend that as a cheap budget mouse. About $40 from AliExpress, something like that. You get a bit cheaper on some Europe shops, or something like the Dulux M800 Ultra. It's like a Viper, Razer Viper clone. Pretty good. Obviously, it's not Razer, but if you're after that kind of shape. The only Razer mouse I would definitely avoid is the Viper Mini Wide. It's got a NAF sensor. No worries, man. I'm not particularly liking this one, but this is the VXE, similar to the one I just showed you then, but it's the R1 version, slightly different shape. I do mod, is it mods? Modder? Modern MK3, is it? I do me. Give me one. It's called the VXE R1 Pro, cheap as well. This is that's their ambies. This is an ergo one. This is the Meta Panda, which is good. Basically a Razer Viper Death Adder clone, but cheaper. It's pretty decent. Is it modern? Alright, cheers. I tried. Hey, man. You eat. What mouse and keyboard you rocking? 120mm and above. That kind of size you're after. Well, if you're not sure on mice, mate, you're in the right spot. We've got plenty of mice to test and try out and take apart and fix or mod like this one. Or just on my general YouTube, there's loads of stuff. On my streams, plenty of stuff we've done testing out. Things like Tarkov and stuff, mice I've been playing with. Be interesting checking them out. It's the place if you like mice. 59g super light, a tofu 65. Ooh, nice. What switches you got on the tofu? Superlight one, is it 59G? Right. Swap these switches out. This is what it looks like stock. Got the M150mm, which are old school, and 20mm, which actually now they put in instead of the 50mm because the 50mm failed so much. Which is pretty bad, really, to be fair, from Logitech. Tut tut. Testing them out. Pre-lubed, north. You liking them? Are they full linear or a bump? Can't remember. Too many switches. What mouse pads everyone rocking at the minute? I'm still using the EMC from in-game gear. Pretty decent. I like it. I still prefer the MPC 450, I think it was. But for the money. But I'm gonna flick it over now. I'll try out a new Tiger Sport one and got loads of stuff to try. There's definitely a lot of decent pads out now. It's nuts. Everybody's building out mouse pads. Board is bringing out a new zebra stripe when you see that. This crazy colours he comes out. Bum, 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 bum. Saturn, you said. Old Sumid. Don't get the extra soft, mate. That's a nightmare from Artisan. Saturn's good. Yeah, agreed. The Zero's good from Artisan, but I think it's overpriced. The Saturn's better priced. TBH. Yeah, I'll run out. Use larger keys with no stabs. Ooh, interesting. Okay, built some keyboard. I built the Tofu SE the other day with U4T switches. Stabilizers I hate. It's just 450 they're doing at the moment, Ren. I quite like 450 though. It's kind of my ideal size. You prefer like a 900 or something. So you fills your whole pad. I did that with my cat, so just make it absolutely minging. Make it bad enough as it is. The best desolder job today, this. Looking at the Superlight 2 for the wireless charging, or the WL Mouse Beast X as an update. Here's the mini Beast X. It's got better switches, the Beast X, than the Superlight 2. Depends if you prefer that shape. Comes down to shape at the end of the day, but I think the Beast X is actually better. Which is a lot coming from me. For my side of the main at the minute is either Lamzu Maya, Beast X, the Ultralight, or the Pulsar X2H. I can't decide which one. Warm this out. Misbehaving today, this. Let the charging stands for the Logi, fair enough. Super Light 2 it is, mate, if you want the 2K polling. Other than that, I wouldn't bother. The Opto Mechs aren't that nice, but I guess you're still running stock on Run 20s, isn't it? Standard switches. If so, then the Opto Mechs are probably slightly better because they're the red dot. A little bit snappier. Definitely a few tricks I can show you if you watch these, or check out some of the videos on how to make it slightly nicer to click, even without soldering it. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. How much easier this one is to take off the switches compared to the last, was it Fire 402? How painful that was. Yeah, they're all off now. That's the difference with the PCB. Oh yeah, that's because mouse are modded. Tidy little mod that, mate. That's what you want though. You have to understand.
I've
like,
got balls of steel.
what you're trying to get out of it. Like, definitely switches I'd look at. Just follow Kurota L. How you doing, ma'am? Welcome. That's mouse and keyboard you're rocking, sir. Yeah, you definitely look at changing the switches, I would say. It's a bit more difficult in the Super Light 2. A bit lighter though, the modded ones over the standard Opto Mechs. The Super Light 1's easier to mod. Depends if you do it yourself. Or take out a ton of weight out of it if you want. Plenty of that stuff going on there, mate. I've done a lot. I know a lot about Logitech. I know about a lot of mice, I think, now. I guess. Well, I should do. I've got a lot. This is having 30mm TTCs in it, which is a very nice click. A lot firmer, but it's nice. It's not as easy to spam. If you like a spammer, you slightly lighter one, but like if you shoot a pistol or something. High rate. Forgot my desolder gun wasn't working as tight as I expected it to. It's a bit cleaner than this. Tidy up a bit of braid. Too much pressure on this PCB, that was a crack. We don't want that. should be good. A bit of salt on the rear there still. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, no new mice releases this week. Not been seen yet. Go check out the Zowie U2. It's the older one. Price. I need to get the Corsair 75 M75, I think it was. It's come down in price now. Surprise, surprise! A few videos dropping on my YouTube channel if you missed them. We've got the Vaxi Outset AX F4K tutorial. I have to mod it and take it apart so you can take a look, see if you fancy it anyway, just in general. See if you like the quality. We've got the Maya from Lamza as well. Both are very good mice. You have to pick the Maya though. Going to stand by, that's why. Check it's in good first before I've sold it properly, and I have to take it back off because it's crooked as well. Oh no. What? Mother trucker. How? That was not part of the plan. I've got to do this now. God damn. Come on, don't do this to me. Just solder down the leg, be careful, so it'll make it sit funny. It'll fall off. There you go. Back to her. Catch that ribbon cable. There we go. Now we're rocking TTCs, all the same switch as well. Nice. Do. It's 502's got so many screws, it's unreal. They have a lot. Hey Rena, Rift, how you doing, man? How's the G-Wolf Haiti HTM? HTS is okay. I can't remember the HTM though. Top of my head, sir. So Dan Thug, 40 fan. What's your favourite mouse? I've got a few at the minute. I'm liking the Pulsar X2H. I like the Lamzu Maya. I like the Beast X, and I'm liking the Mouse Ultralight X. My best mouse so far, probably a G Pro Superlight Wireless, I reckon I've done. Some crazy mods on them. Like scroll wheel modifications, all kinds of stuff. Some insane mods. Sony mice out now. I don't know. Done a lot of stuff. Things like taking the M2K down to 20 or the MK1 down to like 15 grams, like stupid stuff like that. Modifying the Ultralight X into a fingertip. Depends what you want. Savage mod for the Ultralight X. It was, wasn't it? Oh. Let's feel bad chopping up Final Mice because they are pretty good in terms of what they've done, but you know, they'll never take that stream. It'd be quite nice for Final Mouse to drop a fingertip. I think they could probably get some good sales out of it, but I certainly wouldn't go Ultralight. Certainly wouldn't recommend taking your Ultralight X and chopping it like I did. Unless you're off your face. I had my tea before. I had salmon, rice, and some veg. Somehow I'm hungry still. I'm trying to be good today. Air fried the salmon though. Don't feel like I've murdered it. Soups. I know you'd be upset. Can't be asked. Got a rice maker though. Put that in there. And steam the veg. What air fryers? You have the place, I guess. To make easy to cook, you can't be asked. But yeah, I need to make some nachos in mine. That's the next plan. Right, let's do a battery mod. this one. The yellow bit is sticking off here. So trim this one down. That should be perfect. We need to do that. There's one I prepared earlier. Milliamp. Logitech can take it because the sensors are so good. This will still last about a week. It's nuts. Insane how good they are. Battery. Bum, bum, bum. I'll show it on Wednesday stream, I think. I don't know. Might put a poll on Twitter and see. Maybe another keyboard. Don't know. Maybe some 3D printing. Should be a keyboard. It's probably gonna be a keyboard. It might be a routing mod, or Drunk Deer. Actually, I need to do as well. So it's probably one of those two, to be fair. Just to make sure I got the stuff I want to use it in, like foam and stuff. Might take apart the Pulsar V3 Ultralight as well. X-Light as they call it. Need to do that. Hoorah. A few keyboard weeks coming up. Go to bed early, mate. No worries, mate. Was it Helldivers? Can't even get into Helldivers to play that. Is that any good before you go to bed? Have a good one, Tazy. It's getting late, mate, to be fair. GG. Love it. Airstrikes from space. Alright, I'll have a look. A few of my mates were mentioning it. Have a good one, mate. Sleep tight, buddy. Cheers for dropping in. Done that wrong. It feels so much better. Where's the oops, feet? Tiger Arcs, baby. They're not gonna stick well. Where's the small screw, the fat ones? Okay. So we've got some spirit. Strange. Yeah, Helldivers. Is that new Helldivers Teaser was talking about? Out, just released. It's a bit like the finals, I don't know. Kind of saw it looking, dropping in from space, but still enjoying Tarkov at the minute. I'll probably still stick with that, but unless Lurian others want to play it. I mentioned it today. I thought it was a bit chaotic. He's got aim assist, I'm not interested. If it's strong anyway. Fun. Or Mrs. probably watching Iris tour from Taylor Swift. She's obsessed with Taylor Swift at the minute, Mrs. Obsessed. She's trying to get to go to Liverpool Marina suits, but I think that ticket's like 1,200 quid. I was like, hell no. Crazy good. I think her Taylor Swift playing off is actually wearing off from it at the minute, which is a bit scary. Might become a Swiftie. Doubt it. Is this the right connector? Yes, it is. It's a wild amount of money for a gig, isn't it, mate? Absolutely insane amount of money. But today she worried me because she said, like in Australia, she's in Melbourne at the minute, or she was, and she's saying that they're now like $60 if you get them on the night because they're rehanding them back out if people don't turn up. But I'm like, we'll go see Taylor Swift to be fair, love, but you know, I'm more like Snoop Dogg, you know, Eminem, stuff like that. Taylor Swift. I mean, I kind of like some of her music to be fair. It's been drilled into me by the missus playing it. I'm sure my mates will let me live it down. I think so creaky. The mush is gone. They wouldn't go back on them, but they have gone back on. So impressive. Tiger up. Looks like Tiger up ones. GG. That is it for tonight. I am tired, so let's get them out of the way. Got some more. We'll do some more stuff on Wednesday. We'll do some more keyboard builds. Maybe take apart the Pulsar X2 V2. No, V3 is the new one. Peace. Have a good one, people. Just watching. I'll see you Wednesday. Have a good night. Just watching. Bye bye. You'll see more of this. Check out my YouTube channel. Pure on there. Laters.